probably going to sleep in there.
Come here. Good boy.
In captivity, animals usually live longer than in the wild, so that's an interesting thing we like to tell people. They can live up to twice as long, so we have vet care, free food. When they start to get arthritis, we give them medication for it. So things that we do with the training with them, we can injection train them, so we can give them their vaccines every year if they need them.
An animal like a polar bear, which is a much more active hunter than the other species of bears, automatically sees anything moving as a food source. A lot of the times with the brown bears and grizzly bears, it's a sow protecting her cubs. Same is true with black bears, but there have been some instances of younger male black bears actually targeting people as food. But essentially, if you startle a bear, get too close to a bear without the bear knowing you're there, or if they think that they're in danger or their cubs are in danger, is when you're going to get attacked.
In order to handle them, we need to actually anesthetize them. So to minimize stress, instead of darting them, we can actually train them to push their shoulder against the fence. Chris and I have done that with a couple of the animals. And we just pull the skin out, give them a sub-Q injection, and they just go to sleep. So instead of darting them, it's a lot better. It follows Chris like crazy. It's really funny.
I can't
Chris
run that
walks
fast,
back
so I
and
can't.
forth. Like if he went over there and called him right now, the bear would take off and run to Chris.
But
it's pretty funny.
At closing time.
Yeah, I guess just because he's really hungry, he's anxious to eat, but he runs really, really fast, and that's just in this small little exhibit. They're really
Something like
fast.
a brown bear could potentially get up to, 35 miles an hour for short bursts, and catch elk calves or bison calves. Or they're not known for any great distance, but they can move when they have to. Certainly outrun a person.
Good boy, good boy. These bears, the South American bears, live in the cloud forest where there aren't a lot of bears in a small area together. So these guys are solitary in the wild. They normally just come up in the trees, they make tree nests, they eat plants that grow in the trees, they come down a lot too, but they're more arboreal than other bears. So something like a grizzly bear or even the black bears, there's more of them in a smaller space and their food source is in a confined area. So if you think of where they live, that shows you kind of how many bears they'll come in contact with and what they do about it.
Well, he won't be in there when you work. We're going to put him out.